We treat clocks like a convenience, something we can adjust twice a year without real consequences. But time is not just a number on a screen. It is a system that keeps millions of people safe every single day. And by the end of this video, you'll understand how time zones quietly saved lives. Here's the strange part. For most of human history, time zones didn't exist at all. People lived by daylight. Noon meant the sun was directly overhead. Each town followed its own solar time, and that worked just fine. You woke up at sunrise, worked until sunset, and went to sleep. This simple system only failed when distance stopped being small. And this is where everything started to break. When travel became fast, with the rise of railroads and the telegraph, time turned chaotic. A train could leave one city at 10 a.m. and arrive in another city at 10:05 a.m., even though it had traveled for hours. Scheduling became a nightmare. The sun can't be overhead in multiple places at once, and suddenly time itself was no longer reliable. Trying to fix this created an even bigger problem. The obvious solution seemed simple: use one time for the entire country. Some nations did exactly that, using the capital's solar time. But in large countries, this approach failed quickly. In Russia, for example, trains and telegraphs followed the time in St. Petersburg. Meanwhile, the rest of the country continued living by local solar time. Officially, there was one time. In reality, there were several. This confusion couldn't last, and that's when a global idea changed everything. This is the real turning point. One engineer redesigned time itself. In the 1870s, Canadian engineer Sir Sandford Fleming proposed dividing Earth into 24 time zones. Each zone covered 15 degrees of longitude. Each step changed the clock by exactly 1 hour. After long debates, the prime reference was set at the Greenwich meridian. For the first time, time became a coordinated global system. Without this, modern transportation, communication, and safety would be impossible. But people weren't done adjusting time yet. A new complaint soon appeared. This time, it was about sunlight. In Europe, people noticed that summer sunrises came too early, long before anyone was awake, and sunsets came too soon, just when people were free to enjoy the evening. During World War I, Germany shifted the clocks, not for comfort, but to save energy. More daylight meant less electricity used at night. That's how daylight saving time was born. And in truth, energy savings remain its only real justification. But changing time came with hidden costs. Those costs turned out to be biological, and they affect everyone. Shifting clocks disrupt circadian rhythms, sleep quality drops, focus and productivity decline, health risks increase. But constant darkness creates problems too. Low light levels increase melatonin production, the hormone that signals sleep. Over time, this can lead to fatigue and seasonal depression. So here's the paradox. Too much adjustment harms us, but ignoring daylight harms us too, which means the real solution isn't just moving the clock. Here's the key insight. Time zones were never about convenience. What feels like a simple division of time is actually a system that saved transportation, communication, and human lives. But forcing people to constantly adapt to artificial time changes was a mistake. The real balance isn't in shifting clocks back and forth. It's in aligning our work schedules with natural daylight. Sometimes the smartest solution isn't changing time at all. It's learning how to live within it. And that's baby science for you.